yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop. Tempo. Copy. End zone. Watch me celebrate. I do my dance. Jump in the dance. Jump in the man. Oh, jump with the hands. Started good. Guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They get stamina. Way too advanced playing with amateur down. When I tackle like damage, they're reacting, play it back on the camera. High boy, this is the flammable shot. I got all the intent. I'm an animal. Keep competition up like a handle. Know the game like a road man. I do what we doing in the annual MVP. That decision and enemy. Big job. I don't think I had a battlefield. It's me and my war guarantee. Emerging victorious. Years glory. I remember when they all got on dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop. Tempo. Copy. End zone. Watch me celebrate. I do my dance. Jump in the dance. Jump in the man. Oh, jump with the hands. Started good. Guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Slip on the thing that I owe me. I need a ring trophy. I say I am as best as I am. There's no need to keep it low. I can pop like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating everything.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Get up! 180! Check. Switch! Alert!
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller.
Good
and
pass.
he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Hey, stand.
On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink, or the double doink, heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. The throw by Wentz, caught by Jackson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Kill. Recon, 132 fighter.
To throw again on second down. Wentz, he's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Down he goes.
Should hit the back, got a backfield.
Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. It's a second down run with Sanders. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Shotgun now for Wentz. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and it's taken down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And a kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game. Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals.
Oh, you got to pick that. You got to pick that, baby.
Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can.
Get out of my way, bro.
5 seconds to throw the ball. They're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up the sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Didn't see that.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
20! Watch a slack, watch a slack. Watch a slack.
On second down now, it's Sanders. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 180! Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. On first and 10, it's Sanders. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they move the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Dude, what are you doing?
Wentz looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh my God, bro.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third and short.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially talking the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll try to run with Sanders.
Come on, bro.
Just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. On second down, it's Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Good job, fellas.
Miles Sanders
Old school.
with touchdown number
Pro
7 on the year.
offense, football.
And the
Let's
Eagles
go.
have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, crap.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 40. The run for Nick Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now Trubisky to throw.
Yeah, buddy. We play that.
Not only was the call
we play that.
How about the execution
Let's go.
of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing
nice
available
punt
there for him.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it.
Come on, man. Get the blocks, buddy. We had numbers. I don't understand how that.
He won't get close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, big boy blitz.
He's going to lose 4 yards.
Yeah, big boy blitz.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Dude, can we block somebody?
Like,
seriously.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation.
That's what I got, bro.
3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them.
Pass interference?
Find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
We love it.
All the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things?
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Realize it hasn't
It's
worked.
like, there's no way.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your
You can't block
and maybe try and hit something big and get things
9 people with 7 people. I'm sorry.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so
Good
much
job.
in the second.
Good job.
They sack him
Good
back
job.
at the midfield stripe. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
3rd and 14.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big
Can't get to my
catch.
guys. Hey, way to speed that up, because I'm about to get.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
That was close.
Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky going for it.
Dude, what is my safety?
He's got it for the Bears touchdown.
Oh my God, bro.
Anthony Miller as the first
and my linebacker
half is winding down. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation.
That's your
try to
win,
get
man.
2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Mike, we'll go. Rip right, rip right.
Now Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, look 3.
Right back to Sanders on first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. And that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Boston Scott, his first carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Go.
Boston Scott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Ready to come out first drive, guys.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We knew it was going to be a battle. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because
Good job.
Heavy rush,
Good
and
job.
down he goes. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
they came right out roaring, because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
They go with Chubb on second down. Big hold to the 30. And
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
to the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm
sit more than I can cover.
From busting this open, that's a good start for him.
16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. Now it's Trubisky.
Good job.
Fires right
Good
side.
day.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
25?
And no return here.
23?
Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the 30 on second down, Wentz, and he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone.
Let's go, let's do it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd.
What is that?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
18.
On second down, here's Trubisky going for the deep ball. And that's
Stay with your guy. Stay with your guy.
It was an impressive 31-yard gain. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears
You guys are trying to piss me off. I seen the blitz on that side, but you know, whatever, bro.
Number 7 on
Whatever,
the
it's game. I tell you,
they are now
Madden.
just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25.
They can't block him to our return.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, dude, why are you
The
back
Eagles
there?
offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You got it. You got it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run with Sanders.
Dude, stay in your block.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Shit, I swear to God, bro. I'm like left the guy who's not the most dangerous. MDM.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down,
holding.
Sanders. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold
Come on,
on to the
Deshaun.
football. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Oh, my God, bro.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Yes, there was. He threw it like nowhere near the guy.
There, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Bro.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll run with Sanders. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball. 58. Come on. 58. Sunday. Hey, let's get this.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Well, he's caught on the sideline,
What?
but he's not going to have a 1st down. They
Oh,
say
my
he
God.
was out of bounds. So a big
One.
call there that brings up 4.
I thought about way early.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
I'm getting dicked
And
majorly.
he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds, close. The question was it a touchdown? They'll say it crossed out
What
at
a
the 2-yard
beauty.
line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Now Trubisky back into his end zone. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Pick it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Like, seriously, bro.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, like 21. Hey, ball. Set it.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Trubisky now down around his goal line. And able to find Graham complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
He goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Hey, 18. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, we got Mike, number 4.
Now it's Trubisky.
Dude,
The connection made.
I'm done.
Graham.
I'm so done, bro.
And
I'm
he
so
gets
done.
all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I can't.
A big
I
play
swear to
there
God,
on the
bro.
catch and run. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. On the carry, it's Chubb.
Right, set the edge. We knew where you were going.
27.
Set that edge.
Quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Whip. Watch the whip. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Alert.
Alert, flare. Check. Big edge.
They go play action with Trubisky.
Give me that. Take that.
Less
Come
than 2
on.
to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Oh,
Dude,
they want that one back.
I swear,
Incomplete.
bro.
He
I
doesn't
swear.
drop too many in that department. 3rd
Are
down.
you kidding me? That's
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
we take that too.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
We'll take that
after
too.
having time to talk it over. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
That's gonna be a long day.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
All day.
Hey, check Mike 21.
Back to throw.
Dude, I have a guy.
Scott Miller. And they'll have it in
Dude,
the
what the
red
heck?
zone.
You have
Rico
one job,
crosses
play
over
outside.
out of bounds. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock running. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I swear to God.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Lock in.
They'll try again with Chubb.
You kidding me?
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a
Like-
3rd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, 18. Blue draw, Porker.
They'll give it to
Right there.
Chubb.
There we go.
That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Good D. Good goal line D.
Here. This is an 18-yarder.
Good goal line D.
We knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play.
You got 1 minute, 31 seconds.
We're all tied. All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Cool.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Like the ball.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Go, Great. Man 5-7.
Banjo.
Back to throw. Wins. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Done. 180. Great 15.
Down to lose one. Mike.
To throw is Wentz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Other side, solid.
Danny.
Wentz to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
Give me another quaffing corner.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Oh, another one?
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward.
Give me that.
Okay? You go for it. What is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Oh, my God. Dude, he's had the beat on it. Oh, my God. This game, I tell you what, bruh. They ain't wanted me to win.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check Mike 21.
Now it's Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. He's got a man. Complete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken at his 4.
Thanks, man.
They'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I swear to God, bro. This game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown to win.
Should have stayed outside.
Around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll go again with Sanders.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
And all the way up to the 46. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet.
Come on,
but at the
man.
same time, that was well executed.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And
dude, go block somebody.
49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's why you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Wentz now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. It's Ertz. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Ooh, I missed it.
Unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now what can Trubisky do here in overtime? It's complete to Robinson. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down.
Good game, boss.
Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Trubisky will throw.
Oh! I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Here back at the 23-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Trubisky to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
You got to be kidding me, man.
Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything wrong.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and that changes everything here in OT. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is, will that chance ever come?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
3 down, 3 down.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Waiting. Watch the curve.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. Left side, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go! Let's go!
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go!
Partner, a great game that we got to see, making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one,
Big time!
I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Eagles, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.